Okay, South Point Repointing. Up in Horsham, over near Crawley, West Sussex. Type E cavity tray. So they've just had a new lead flashing put in. We all know lead flashings don't stop water getting into the living space below. You need a tray, which there is one, but it's badly perished over this side here. Patching up is not an option. So I'm in here basically drilling out, preparing for a new Type E cavity tray. Got the trays, outer corner tray. This is the inner corner tray. Not many people have seen these. So what happened is, because the bond was half brick stretcher, yeah, and I needed to put the tray in on this course. I couldn't start off with one Type E tray here because I would have had a half brick that stretcher. It wouldn't have worked out very well. So with this, once it's in, and then the other Type E trays will interlock onto here, which I'll show you. Like that. There's your Type E tray. Obviously it'll be bricked up. You wouldn't be able to achieve this without drilling out that corner first. And obviously where it ends on this course, you'll see, ends with a stretcher returning. So that's where this one comes into play. So there's your corner, which will meet that corner, and of course then this bit here would overlap like that. So what we end up with, essentially, if the bits will stop, this will obviously have more Type E's in the middle. And these flaps here all lean against the internal wall where water never gets to, or shouldn't do. And if it does, then you've obviously got bigger problems. So that's what's happening. Okay, so I've got the second stretcher out here. It's wet in there. Look at the underside. It's wet. They're really good fucking insulation, mate. They need to make it illegal. Look at that crap. Cheap. Never mind, it's gonna come out. Right. Okay. Oh look. What's the point of having a tray? Look at the shape of that. It's smooth. Like it's the same shape as a tray. Now what's the point of having the tray? You're gonna have rubbish like that in there. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. I'm having a nightmare with these insulation. Okay, so it's another stretcher out. Crappy DPC tray. I'm cutting it out as I go along. There's a load of debris in here, the same shape as the tray. It's just, what's the point? What's the point of having the tray? I mean, here's a wheat vent I pulled out. Nice looking wheat vent. Lovely, isn't it? What's the point? Loads of water can get through there. And I wonder what they are all like. Anyway, before we get negative, there's the corner tray, which is an internal one. It enables me to hook my Type E onto here, then I can get my brickwork in. Likewise, continue the Type E trays as you've seen in my previous videos. I'm having a nightmare of this insulation because it's a very windy day. If you look over there, it's all quite open. Fun. Okay, that's cleared. Damn, it's definitely snowing. So what we do, it'll work like this. So what we do is we slide her up onto here, and it clips onto that. It doesn't clip, but it slots. So what happens is, obviously this has got to come back out because I've got to bed these two trays. These have both got to be bedded. But it shows you how it works. And as long as that lip there is overhanging that, you're okay. Bear in mind, this will be bedded to the brick behind, or to underside of this. So everything will be one complete seal. Any moisture or any water ingress through the brick wall will come down here and run down. There we go. There's your upstand. Nothing's getting through. Right, she's in. This one's loosened up a bit, but that's to be expected. That's okay, because that could be raked out and repointed. Look at that, look, debris in the cavity. There you go, modern day bricklayers. Site bricklayers, all of them. Okay, I'll call it a day now. That's enough. So, type B tray. There's the existing DPC tray in there, bitumen, split to bits. They were getting a lot of water in down there, so I've had to put the corner piece in, try and make the bond work. There we go, make vents. So a relatively straightforward one tomorrow. There we go. Maybe do some more videos where I'm actually connecting them together. Right, that's it. Alright, South Point Repointing. Here we are. West Sussex, up near Crawley. It's actually a customer from YouTube. So I've just got to joint that one up in the corner. See it? So this is what I did yesterday, so I got that out so you'll see earlier on in the video that I've got a corner tray in. It's essential for the return. You don't see many people using them. And of course from that we've got 1 type E, 2 type E, 3 type E, and yesterday I stopped here because obviously you can't support the brickwork, so you have to stop, dry pack it, and that enabled me today to continue from this section here all the way to the end. So everything's sealed. Just need loads of rain on it now just to test it out. That's about it really. I've managed to hold the bond close by doing what I don't normally do. You'll see here there's like a groove taken out of this brick. It's because where the two trays join, you can't get the bond to work without cutting the bricks. So I've chased out the back of the brick like a strip at the back. You can't see it, and it sits over the join. But even then, once you've got your weak vents in, you start to slowly lose the bond. But I was able to keep it close. So overall, very, very happy. I've just got to wash it down and sweep up. That's another one by South Point Repointing.